So in, ball's on its way. It's a nice drop punt off the boot, but it's going to the right, or misses to his left.
Bad miss.
Through from behind, 3-3-21, the Shojin Concrete scoreboard. That's Port Fairy leading Camperdown 3-4-22. We might just go a quick round the grounds here. The AFL, the Adelaide Crows 45 leading the Saints 28. That's in the second quarter. The Hawks 6-2-38 leading the Demons 2 straight goals 12. So that's at the MCG. The Hawks by 26 points in the first quarter. They're late in that first quarter. Meanwhile, back at the Gardens Oval, Camperdown have got the footy. Playing on across half back there was Tyler Fowler. Back on. Good to see.
Yes.
Ball goes over the top. Well done by Nick Sheen. Traps it. Gets it out wide to Mr. Bean. He'll chip it over short, and it's taken by Gunning. Couldn't take the mark though. The ball butters up there towards Jack McDonald of Camperdown. Got a handball back out to Tyler Fowler again, but his kick's astray, and it goes straight to our man in the green boot, in the orange boots. Blackie Phelps. Bad kick taken by Marnie in the centre of Gardens Oval. Now Camperdown going forward inside 50. Coming out as Lucas outmanoeuvred Mason Crozier, but he did well. Stood his ground. Jumping on the loose footy for Camperdown was Cast. Has a snap for goal, but it's gone up. Oh, now it's got a fluky bounce, but it was rolling. It's gone through for a behind. So at the 5 minute and 20-second mark of the second quarter, the Shojin Concrete scoreboard says, it doesn't say anything at the moment because they haven't got the Port Fairy score up.
There it is here, mate.
But it's 3-4-22 is Camperdown leading Port Fairy 3-4-21. And he's coming off again, I think he's... Same injury, Blackie, do you think?
I'm not sure it's the same guy, is it?
I think it is, yeah. I think it is, mate.
Yep, Tyler Fowler.
Tell you what, good effort to get back out there.
Yep.
Okay, the Seagulls now, they've run on that far out of side. Good kick down forward, looking for McCartney. Also there is Liam Howarth for the Seagulls. Camperdown just getting a few more numbers around the contest. It stacks on the mill, and umpire Nigel Pedler says, boys, that's going nowhere. And Blackie, all thanks to Arts and Kay, the medical update, mate, I'm tipping that might be the end for Fowler today.
Yeah, went out and got a couple of touches, Matty, but obviously they strapped it up. I'd say it was ankle for sure and not too good, so I wouldn't count him out yet, but it doesn't look good. Second time he's been off for the game.
You want to have some of that good jungle juice there. The
horse pace.
Back on the horse pace. Look, quick kick out of the pack for Camperdown, pushing the back there against Marnie, and that's going to go to Phelps. And Phelps is going to get the free kick. He's been very good, and he's going to pump the Seagulls into attack again.
Doesn't stand out much though.
He's right in front of the Shojin Concrete scoreboards. Let it go short. Couldn't find Holmer, although he caused the contest, which was good. Buttering up for Camperdown there was Brett Ryan. His kick goes up in there, taken by Phelps again. Comes down like the Indian rubber man. Bounces the ball up towards full forward. McCartney couldn't take it. Ball hits the deck. There's gunnings everywhere. One of them's Josh. He's got it. Handballs out wide looking for Proud. No, it's come to McCartney. He'll retreat. Goes back there towards Dylan Gunning. He goes short. Not a good kick. It's all Camperdown. Williams takes it. He's got a little bit of time to survey his options, and he finds one out on the wing position or half-back flank as Jack Hickey. So tight on the half-back flank on the Mick Finnegan bar of side of Gardens Oval. Kicks down the line. The Seagulls getting back in numbers, but a good marking between two Seagulls was taken by Pemberton. That was Damien Pemberton. Plays on, not a good handball. Comes back to Pemberton. Wobbly old kick to half-back, but only Aaron Shields is in the road for the Seagulls, and he'll take the mark and relieve half-back flank, Matty.
I'll tell you what, been pretty good today, Shields. Dangerous kick though across the face. Good marks being taken out there.
50.
Oh, he could have been 50, but that's Tyrone Bean. Bean's at the true centre half-back position for the Seagulls. Got plenty of options on. One of them's Colin Harwood. Harwood just takes a nice little mark. He's going to just steady the ship. He's going to switch the play backwards, and he's found Nick Sheehan. Sheehan now. What's he going to do with the football? They're just shipping it around a bit here at the Seagulls at the minute. Goes to the true centre half forward. A nice mark and a nice lead by McCartney. He's been good. Plays on quickly. As soon as I said that, he slewed one off the side of the boot. It's going to go to Camperdown. It's been gathered out there by Semi Cardinal. Cardinal goes back inboard. Good kick to Cobber Marty. And a good grab in the true centre half forward by the big man. He goes and plays on quickly. He looks into space. Not a good kick there by Cobb. It's been gathered. Has it all taken high. Free kick surely. And Bo James is going to get it for Camperdown. They've played the advantage.
Yes.
And as quick as you say, Jack Diddley, whatever, it has gone straight through the hay to the middle.
I think that was Eddie Lucas.
Jack McDonald, I think it was.
Sure.
Was it 24?
Yeah.
Instead of Port Fairy having possession on the half-forward flank, he's almost kicked it back in their advantage.
Yeah, no, you said right.
Egg wouldn't be happy, boys. I'm
No,
kidding.
not happy. Powling's up in the ruck, up against, that was Gunning. The ball comes to deck. Gee, hard tackle by Dudman there, was on cast. The ball spills to Josh Gunning. He gets it out, kicks the ball towards the half-forward line. Leading in the race is Liam Howarth. Or coming over the top well was Matty Field. Howarth has time to recover though. Gee, runs onto the footy. Couldn't get away from the strong tackle though applied by, that time it was applied by Brett Ryan. The ball spills, comes out there towards Bean. Bean to Lambeski, in some space. Now he's besieged by Camperdown opponents. The ball goes over the line, out of bounds, 45.5 metres around from Port Fairy's goal. They're kicking to the Glaxo end of the Gardens Oval. 29 Camperdown leading Port Fairy 21. We've played nearly 10 minutes second quarter.
We might go around the ground thanks to 1-3 Cabs. Let's go over to Portland v Terang Mortlake. Shane Martin, what's happening over there, buddy?
Yes, big fella, we're at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Portland have 3 goals courtesy of Jay Moody. They're 3-1-19, trailing Terang Mortlake 8-3-51.
Beautifully done, Shano. Let's go up to Roosterland. Lee McCluskey, South Warrnambool v Koroit. What's happening up there, Leroy?
Yeah, just on the 16-minute mark, Matty. South kicked the first 3 goals, got within a goal, then Ben Goodall kicked 2 goals in the last couple of minutes. So it's Ben Goodall versus South this quarter. Roosters playing well.
Beautifully done. What's the score, mate? No, we've just lost him. That's all right. Let's go up to Jazza Ferry, Hamilton v Warrnambool. What's happening up there, Jazz? That's all right, mate. We might have lost him as well, but back here in our Hamlin League Live match of the day, we have got a mark has been taken by Liam Howarth. Same spot where he had a kick about 5 minutes ago. Can he correct his mistake from before? Howarth comes in. A little stuttery kick, kicks on its way. This time he's missed it to the right, and it's gone through for 1 behind. And we might go to the first leg of the Quaddie 2 at Caulfield this afternoon and head up to Greg Miles. And fingers crossed for the MND Motor Neurone Disease.
Charmed Harmony, the leader, out by a length and a half for Patrick Maloney from Pythagorean. Tristram's Son had an easy run. Freshwater Storm and Hastings running on from Pena Hopes, and Red Bomber D's starting to work on him, and he's starting to power into the race on the outside. Charmed Harmony first for the judge. Now will he run the trip? Hastings ran to second, followed by Tristram's Son. Down the outside, Red Bomber starting to come now. Charmed Harmony is all out. Red Bomber coming at him with Hastings and Tristram's Son on the rail. Charmed Harmony tackled by Red Bomber. Can he win a race? Red Bomber draws away. Red Bomber length and a half, Charmed Harmony. Many Downs might grab third out wide, and a photo with Tristram's Son on the fence. They were followed by Hastings, just didn't quite finish off again, and then Cadillac Mountain making late ground, and they were followed further back by Kapoor, Pythagorean, Pena Hopes, and Freshwater Storm dropped out in his last in.
Dean's Tip of 1 Red Bomber 350-140 for Michael D. 7 for second Charmed Harmony 180. Thirds of photo between 12 Mini Downs 420 and 4 Tristram's Son 260.
Beautifully done. Just another point, so it's a 5-point ball game here. Camperdown leading at the moment. Let's go up to Jazza Ferry. Warrnambool v Hamilton. What's happening, Jazz?
Yeah, we've gone 4.5 minutes here in the second quarter. We've got Warrnambool 7-6-48, lead Hamilton 1-3-9.
Blues doing it on the bit at the moment. Let's go to the District League match of the day between Naranda and Allansford. And Nathan Patchy Adams been kind enough to join us. Patch, what's happening, big fella?
There you go, Stewie. Yeah, quarter time out here at Naranda. Allansford 3-5-23. The Naranda 1-2-8.
Beautifully done, mate.
Back here at the Gardens Oval, there's a boundary throw-in, which was taken by Dunn. Ball spills to ground. Adam Farley's in there for Port Fairy. Seemingly threw it out. Comes to Cast. His kick went astray. Gathered by Nick Sheen, looking for options. Finds one. Gee, puts Martin under pressure though, but he done really well. Got it out to Dylan Gunning. Dylan Gunning gives it back to Isaac Martin. He goes short looking for Holmer, and he finds him. Holmer, 60 metres out, reels onto the right foot. One-on-one in the goal square. It's McCartney getting back. Couldn't hold the mark. Chipping in was Liam Howarth, and finally he's put one through.
Good goal.
Beautiful crumbing goal by Liam Howarth. So the Trojan Concrete scoreboard tells us that Port Fairy moved to 4-6. And that'd be 32, Blackie. Leading...
but a good bit of roving there by Liam Howarth.
Third time lucky, Matty, for Liam Howarth.
Yeah, it was. The ball goes up in the middle again. The big man Dunn wins it down this time for the Camperdown Magpies. Taken high there.
I don't really agree with that decision.
What, it's not high. Not when you tackle him around your head.
No. Yeah, you're going to tackle him if he's down there getting the footy.
Shields gets the ball now. Nice little kick over the top it was. Left foot, kicks it long, looking to the hot spot. McCartney's a tug. Good mark by McCartney. This time he just out edges Daniel Baker, and McCartney's taken an absolute cracker.
God, he can play, can't
About 35 metres out he can. He presents very well. He just needs opportunity, and last week he didn't get any, but this week in a little bit better conditions too. He's had plenty of opportunity, and McCartney's going to go back and have a shot and try and slot goal number 5 on the board for the Port Fairy Seagulls. Beautiful kick. Umpire moves a fraction, and I'll tell you what, he's just missed it, and it's gone through for 1 behind, and that takes them to 4-7-31, leading the Camperdown Magpies 4-5-29. Shojin Concrete scoreboard this quarter, all thanks to Harvey Norman.
We're 15 minutes and 20 seconds in. Matty Field for Camperdown kicks it to himself. He'll come to this members side of the Gardens Oval. Up they go. The only one up there was Webster. Well done by Reeves. Got it down there. There's a snap for goal from Port Fairy. He's put it through. That's Xavier McCartney. So great to see him back. A long way off with a badly broken leg. He's back. Kicks a sausage roll for the Port Fairy Seagulls. Blackie, and beautiful roving there by young Joshy Reeves. He was waiting for
snowy carry over there. Good on him.
So 16 minutes in, and Port Fairy now lead. They put the scoreboard up. We'll be able to tell you what the score is. Blackie, you've got it there?
Got it there, yeah.
5-7-37 leading Camperdown 4-5-29, Matty. We're 16 minutes and 20 seconds into the second quarter.
The Camperdown Magpies go into attack again. Marnie's taking a nice mark. Kicks for Dunn. Good grab by the big man. He's a big unit, not unlike Mark Jacko Jackson back in the heyday, Blackie. And that was a good grab by Kyle Dunn. And Dunn's going to go back and have a shot about 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Pretty important kick, this one, because it's been all the Seagulls.
First mark inside 50 for the Magpies for the game.
Fair income.
There you go. So Dunn coming in, beautiful run up, just pulls it to the left. I don't think it's going to come back. No, it's not. It's gone through for 1 behind. So 4-6-30, the Camperdown Magpies, the Seagulls 5-7-37. Shojin Concrete scoreboard. As I said, this second quarter, all thanks to Harvey Norman, Poss.
Indeed, Matty, indeed. So 17 minutes in, Bean's got it. Goes short to Sheehan. Nick Sheehan, half-back flank for Port Fairy on the Moyne River side of Gardens Oval, weighing up his options. There aren't a lot, so he goes short to Shields. He's got a lot of the footy. Shields has come onto that trusty left foot. He's got it in true centre half-back. Decides to go wide. Not a great kick. Colin Harwood has a little bit of time, though. Gathers the footy. Weaves a little bit of magic. Now he goes short up the wing, and it's taken by Bean. Half-back flank, about 65 metres around from the Camperdown goal. Bean comes back in short again to Shields. They're not making a lot of ground, the Seagulls, but they're maintaining possession. Shields will come wide looking for Herbertson. Herbertson takes an uncontested mark, and again he's been held up, so good defence by the Camperdown Magpies. So Herbertson goes back. He'll come under his left foot down the wing position. Up there looking for Dylan Gunning. Not a good kick-off, but well done there by Phelps. He couldn't take the mark. Now comes out to Proud. Proud got a handball to Shields. Shields back to Phelps. Phelps a long handball to ex-McCartney on his left foot. No, lets the handball. Goes to Dudman. Dudman back to McCartney. McCartney kicks inside the 54. The Seagulls. Howarth going back. Couldn't take the mark. Well done by Field defending for the Magpies. Gets it over the line and out of bounds. Half-forward flank for the Seagulls. 45 metres around from their goal. The Shojin Concrete scoreboard says 5-7-37 the Seagulls. 4 goals, 6-30. We've played 18 and a half in the second quarter.
Good little play to get out of their back line. They just kicked it around in some nice hands. Joshy probably should have went for that, but not to worry.
And your special comments today, Blackie, all thanks to Old General Store. Magnificent stuff. I haven't seen the ladies this week, but they do a great job. Gunning now, wrapped up in a tackle. Surely got rid of it. Yes, umpire agreed. And it's going to have a ball up about 15 metres out from Port Fairy attacking 50. Just quickly at the Adelaide Oval, it is the Crows 9-3-57, the Saints 5-6-36. That's at the 30-minute mark of the second quarter. At the MCG, the Hawks 7-2-44, Melbourne 2-3-15, 10 minutes into the second quarter.
Good tackle.
The ball's at centre half forward for the Seagulls. Good tackle applied there by Shields, allowed Camperdown not an easy exit. So we've got Nigel Pedler will throw the ball up, centre half forward for the Seagulls. A lot of players around the pack. Up they go. Oh, up goes Proud, seemingly got a push. No, said the umpire. Kick out of the pack there was by Spence for Camperdown. Gathered by Reeves. He got it out to Martin. A little bit of magic from Martin. Well smothered there by Camperdown. The ball's too high. Played the free kick to Port Fairy, Blackie. Yeah, little Isaac Martin, the reigning B&F from the Seagulls. He'll come out wide to Herbertson. He's been honest, Herbertson, hasn't he? Herbertson.
Been good, mate. He was great.
Been really good
last
across
week too.
half-back and really giving him a lot of drive off half-back. So Herbertson weighing up his options. He'll have to go long to a contest. It'll involve Holmer. Oh, up come the Camperdown Magpies. It goes over the top. McCartney running on it from Port Fairy. Couldn't take possession. The ball goes over the line and out of bounds. Forward pocket about 25 metres around from the Seagulls goal. They lead 5-7-37 to the Camperdown Magpies, 4-6-30. We've played 20 minutes second quarter, Matty.
Certainly have, Poss, and you hit the nail on the head there, Blackie, all thanks to Oz General Store, mate. He's looking dangerous over you, McCartney. The ball comes down. Little tap down in front this time. Here's Howarth. He's been sensational this last 15 minutes of this game. Gets the ball to Dudman. Dudman gets it in turn to Sheen. Sheen kicks to the hot spot. That's Holmer. Couldn't quite take the mark. Good fist away that time by C. Houston. Could have been taken high. Quick kick as he spins out of the pack. In there also is Lambeski. The ball now through the centre of the ground. It's pretty scrappy at the moment. Well done there by the Seagulls. Just numbers around the contest. Over the top to Lambeski. Lambeski gets it to Phelps. Phelps on the right boot finds a little bit of space in a teammate there, and that's Eddie Purvis. And Purvis has taken a nice mark out there in front of the Shojan Rockhard concrete scoreboard.
Centre wing elects to come in. Oh, McCartney couldn't quite get there. It come off his boot, but all the numbers are with Port Fairy. There's a flock of Seagulls. Adam Farley was one of them. Gets it towards Holmer. Up he goes. He was tunnelled, was he? No, says the umpire. The ball got pushed out there towards McCartney. That's Xavier. He's onto it. He couldn't do much with it. There's in goes little Isaac Martin. They jump on him and he's found the free kick. They pushed him in the back. They said Alan Blackburn.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Little Isaac Martin, as I mentioned, he's the reigning best and fairest winner at the Seagulls. He'll go back. No, Holmer.
No,
he tried to do a sneaky one, little Jackson. You can't do that. He's determined to have Holmer kick this goal. The little Isaac Martin might be just beyond his reach. Here he goes again. Give it to him. Almost 50 there, but no, he'll go back. He'll kick from about 40. Probably a little bit beyond his reach, but he'll be looking for a mark from McCartney, and Gunning's also down there. Martin comes in. Oh, gee, it's a nice kick off the boot. It won't quite make the distance. Wobbly. Up they go. Gunning attempted to take the mark, but carried it over the line for a one behind to the Shojan concrete scoreboard at the 22-minute mark of the second quarter. The Camperdown Magpies are 4-6-30, trailing the Seagulls as the kids will be 5-8-38.
And Cameron Spencer's got it for the Magpies. He's been impressive. Kick over the top this time to Jackie McDonald. McDonald wanted to go backwards. That was a dangerous kick. Gets it back to Spence. Spence, nice little kick down the line. He's got numbers here, the Magpies. Good fist over the top, but the ball's gone over the back. Pemberton gathers. He kicks to the true centre half forward. Good mark's been taken by Eddie Lucas. He's got a player on if he sees him. Get up, Eddie. Get up, son, and kick it. No, he's missed it. He's about 45 metres out. The umpire's going to pull him back too. Herbertson just a little bit ginger too, getting up out of the contest there. Just keep an eye on that one, thanks to Arts and K Blackie.
Yep.
And Eddie Lucas, he's going to go back. He's going to have to kick from about 52 metres out, but he is a beautiful kick of the football. Kicks on its way. It's a high up and under. Not going to quite get there. Dunn's in the goal square. The big fella, the Mark Jackson lookalike. It's just pluck one, if you don't mind. And he's going to go back and be put straight in front. And the big wacko jacko, Kyle Dunn, is going to go back and slot one for the Magpies. And they go to 5-6-36. Surely he hasn't missed that. I think he has. No, he hasn't. He put the arms on the head a bit like Jacko back in the heyday. And he made no mistake about that. 5-6-36, the Camperdown Magpies, the Seagulls 5-8-38. We have played 20.
Going at it tirelessly in the ruck today.
Hey, what, we've got a ball game here today.
We have indeed.
Boys.
Nigel Pedler. No, it's there's the ball comes out of the centre by Spence. Was a good clearance for Camperdown. Drives the ball forward in the back, was it? No, he's paid the mark.
Oh, he's paid
seemingly
it.
hands in the back there against Eddie Lucas.
It might have been the side. I reckon it was good play, mate.
Well, they're saying in the side.
Even the fans below us are even saying it was a push in the back.
They brought that new rule in, Matt. If you push him in the back, it's a free kick now.
I would have been no good as a fool. If I was playing in this era, I'd be gone.
He's only about 30 metres out, almost directly in front, trying to put the Camperdown sixth goal on the board. It's on its way. He's missed to the right. So 6-7-37. The Camperdown Magpies trailing the Port Fairy Seagulls 5-8-38. We're just ticking into 25 minutes, second quarter, half time. Probably not far away, Alan Blackburn.
There's been some set shots from really, 30 or 40 metres out directly in front on short angles, or slight angles, that should be kicked.
Yeah,
beautiful day for it.
But I'll tell you what, it's creeping into the game a lot at the moment. The kicking's not that good. A short little kick. That was a nice kick to Gunning. That's Dylan. Dillon's in the deep back pocket for the Seagulls now. He's just looking for options. I'm tipping he's just going to go down the line because there's not long to go in this second quarter. The target's going to be Dudman. Good mark. He's only a little fella, Dudman, but it was a nice grab. Plays on quickly to Herbertson. He's been sensational. Have a look at him. He has 2 bounces. Not a good kick. It's going to spot up a target. Yes, it is. Handball goes back inboard. They've got Phelps, but no, they don't want to use him because Josh Gunning had a player on. And that was Mr. Bean, and he just looks at him as if much to say, Josh, mate, did you miss me? I've got the yellow lime green boots on champ. Give it to me.
I had the wipers going on the mini minor and everything. He still didn't Mr. Bean.
Surely.
Camperdown, well, he kicked it out in the full, in fact, Matty. So the ball relieving kick will come out and be marked by Jack Williams, playing a good game across half-back for Camperdown. Comes down the line. Up they go, setting himself there. Oh, good knock away. Comes back to Herbertson.
Well
been
done.
Good. Ducks
Well
away. Got it onto Shields. Shields will give it a Homer. Homer will go bang, looking for McCartney. Mr. Bean turns around. Can he mark it? No, he can't, but it'll fall to the back. McCartney, no, it won't, because Liam Howarth will drop onto the
leg spinner instead of a off spinner.
He missed it to the right-hand side of the stick. 5-9-39, the Port Fairy Seagulls leading Camperdown at 5-7-37, and we're 26 and a half minutes into the second quarter.
And coming up at half-time, don't forget the big bake at the break, all thanks to McNeil's BP. Stephen Trunk Hammond, boys, and he does open up.
Fantastic.
Like a trunk. It's picked up there by Gunning for Port Fairy. No, he spilled it. Ball comes out there towards Spence. He's been busy for the Magpies today, pushing the back, he said, and the free kick will go to Camperdown. And it will go to Spence. Yeah, he has been really, really good. He's got the shoelace headband on. It's all the trend these days.
He looks like someone who played with Collingwood, didn't he?
He does look like Ronnie Wearmouth. No, play on was the call. Come out towards Bradshaw. Bradshaw for Camperdown goes down the line, but gee, Dudman, isn't he playing a very, very good quarter? He's sort of releasing that tag a little bit. Dudman kicks the ball down the line. Oh, a big fly there was by Liam Howarth, but that's not your go, little fella. You've got to take the crumbs, and the standing mark was taken there by Jack Williams from Camperdown. Been very, very good across half-back. He'll kick into a crowded, congested area now. He hasn't got much to go at. Kicks down the line. In the van at the back there, all was Phelps. Couldn't take the mark. The ball's punched over the line and out of bounds by Huey Gordon.
Going on
a bit of biffo, boys. They're just getting reacquainted on half-time, so the boundary throw-in will take place right in front of the Port Fairy faithful.
The young lady's got to come in a fair way.
She's done a good job. Beautiful throw-in. Up they go. Proud. Got the knockout. It went to the back, all running onto it. Well, there was Pemberton. Oh, tackle too high. Yes, it was too high, but it wasn't Pemberton. It was, in fact, Sam Cardinal. So he'll take the free kick about 80 metres around from the Camperdown goal. They got time for another one.
They wouldn't want to leak one here.
Played 28 minutes. Cardinal kicks the ball to the hot spot. We'll have a contest. There was none. Punched away there was well done by Harwood. Comes to Herbertson. He slipped, but he had time to recover. Not before Camperdown can race onto the footy and a free kick in the back. He said it'll go to Camperdown. I think both players sort of slipped, which induced that tackle there, Blackie.
Yeah. Don't give away a 50 here, boys. Free kick has been
free kick's going to go to Camperdown, and it goes to Bo James. So James is about 65 metres out. Not many opportunities left because the time's ticking away. Goes to the to the square.
Well
free
done,
kick to Sam Mace after Mason Crozier getting in front of his opponent that time, and he'll take the free kick right on half-time, I reckon, Matty. It is indeed. So Mason Crozier won't get an opportunity to kick. So half-time at the Gardens Oval, Port Fairy.
Have you been to Badeness Rural yet? I called in the other day and was amazed at the range of quality products they sell and specialist service and advice they offer. They have it. Want to maximise your sheep and beef returns? Call Terry at Badeness Rural. Want the best from your pasture? Ring Brad. Call in and see Roger or Danny for your specific farm requirements. Ask Shannon about their specialised dairy on farm service. For all your pet, poultry, horse food requirements, see Max in the drive-through. See the team at Badeness Rural. They're your local CRT blokes. Badeness Rural, 1048 Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
Hi, Clinton here from Warrnambool Jeep. We're having a massive Jeep demo clearance. All demonstrator stock must go before June 30. This is your opportunity to save thousands on demonstrators in stock. This is your massive chance to say, I bought a Jeep. Only at Clinton Bolsters, Warrnambool Jeep.
LMCT 10361.
3YB's Hamden League Live.
For Warrnambool Jeep, Sun Gold Milk, fresh local milk, Harvey Norman Warrnambool, and Badeness Rural.
Welcome back to Hammond League Live. Start of the third quarter here, and the Seagulls have gone straight into attack. And Howarth's going to have a shot for the Seagulls to get them off to a flyer pop.
He is. He's 30 metres out. It's wobbling. Oh, just cleared the pack, and I think it's a goal.
Have a look at that.
It is a goal. The boys are getting to him. So Liam Howarth opens the account for the Seagulls in the third quarter. They go to 6-9-45, leading the Camperdown Magpies 5-7-37.
He hasn't kicked real well today, Howarth. He could have kicked 3 or 4, but
in the book.
It was an important one for him, that is for sure. Powling this time wins it down. There's the coach, Phil Cast. He's trying to lift the Magpies. Quick kick is carried over the top as well. Gathered down there over the Seagulls. They got numbers around that contest. Goes back in. Probably should have took the ball out. They're looking for the boundary line. They're not going to find it. Cameron Spencer's in there. Good tackle there. Just gets the possession off. Phil Cast just sees the ball out of bounds. We're going to have a ball up deep in the attacking 50 for the Camperdown Magpies. It is the Seagulls 6-9-45. The Magpies 5-7-37.
Josh Gunning and also Marnie will contest this throw in. Oh, it's a flat one. Favoured Gunning. Kicked out there towards, that was Farley. Farley running onto the ball for Port Fairy. Picked up there by Camperdown. That was big Powling. He couldn't control the foot. He stacks on the mill. There's lots of numbers around it. We might get a ball up here shortly. I think we will. And in fact, we might go to Caulfield, will we, boys? Because I think they're racing 50. Is that correct? Okay. We want to take the tail end of that race?
We may as well take the tail end past the second leg of the quaddie, all thanks to Mickey Burke's Croyd Hotel.
Right. And then Zanbar boxing on. It's now Kareeming who got the upper hand. He's racing right away now, Kareeming. Opens up, he'll score easily. Kareeming by 2 lengths and well deserved. From probably Falago ahead of Golden Mane, who got up on the rails in a photo finish there. Ahead of Second Bullet, who ground away, and Blackjag, who wouldn't give it up. Then came Zanbar, Hero Master, Rudham Heath, followed by You Think So, Campanology, and back behind those to finish then was Swarkadelic, and a break to King's a Star and King of Dooch.
9 the winner, Kareeming, $5.80, $1.90 for the Miners, 13 for Largo, $2.90, and 12 Golden Mane at $2.70. Here's the closing stages to Kemmler Grange.
Beautifully done. That's the second leg down for the boys, so we're live in the quaddie here. No change to the score at the Gardens Oval. Port Fairy, our match of the day this quarter, all thanks to Sun Gold, fresh local milk.
And they missed a real good opportunity then, the Seagulls, to kick a goal, but they didn't. There's a ball up in the goal square. Up they go. Phelps got the tap out. It come down towards Hickey for Camperdown. Got a straight kick. Stacks on the mill. There's players everywhere in the guts in Port Fairy's goal square, and Nigel Pedler will come in and say, give it to me, boys. I'll put it up again. So we're only a matter of 15 metres out from the Port Fairy goal, where the Shojan concrete scoreboard says 6-9-45. The Seagulls leading Camperdown 5-7-37. We've played 4 minutes. Up it goes. It comes out towards Pemberton. A scrappy old kick. It's going to favour Isaac Martin. It will. It comes through. He's got a handball inboard. Nice one too to Mr. Bean. Has a snap. McCartney takes the mark.
Good mark.
Only a matter of 2 metres out. He's on a very, very tight angle. He'll do a Stevie J. No, he's elected to play on. Come inboard. Back to Bean. Bean marks. Play on, he said. The umpire never said 15 metres. So it's going to be a ball up. If that didn't go 15 metres, Blackie, well, I'll go he. Anyway, he's got...
Timekeeper's not happy next door.
Not happy. I mean, if you look at where the throw-up is compared to where the... But anyway, never mind. Off we go again. Powling and Phelps. It's going to be a free kick to Phelps. No, the ball's going towards the boundary line. Camperdown defending grimly. Comes out there towards Reeves. Did well. Pemberton bounces on it for Camperdown. Gee, somehow, coming out with the footy was Howarth. Has a flying shot for goal, but he misses to the left. Through for one behind.
He's got a purple patch, hasn't he?
He has. So 6-10-46 the Seagulls on the Shojan concrete scoreboard. We're 5 minutes in. They lead the Camperdown Magpies 5-7-37.
I'll tell you what, you hit the nail on the head there, Blackie. He has been sensational. Little Matty Field kicks to himself from fullback. Plays on quickly. Not a good kick. And a nice mark's been taken on that far out of side by Gunning. He wanted to play on quickly. Kick smothered. It's been picked up by Sheen. Oh, it's Dudman, I should say, over the top this time to Josh Gunning. Gunning gets the handball. Just doesn't bounce. It's gathered, though, there across half-back by Jack McDonald. He spots up Pemberton. Pemberton now for the Magpies. Goes out to that far out of side. Cut off this time by Harwood. Harwood gets the handball back to Dylan. Gunning takes off. A little bit of leg speed there from Gunning. Pumps it long and strong, looking for Homer. Oh, what a grab. No, wasn't Tate. Picked up by McCartney, is it? Goes back inboard to Bean. Bean gets the handball back to Homer. Homer spills it. The Magpies are going to steady, are they? They're under siege at the moment. And a nice little clearing kick out of the fence there by Cameron Spence.
Beautifully done, Matty. I thought it was Rick McIntosh calling the grand annual there for a minute. It was that exciting, but the ball's half-back flank for Camperdown. And they'll take the relieving free kick. Comes across goal, dangerous, but it'll work out because Field's got it. He'll go further afield. Kicks it down there, and it's a good mark taken by Jack Hickey on the centre wing at the Gardens Oval on the Moyne River side of the Gardens Oval. So Hickey weighing up his options. He's looking for a short one, but he might have to go long because there's not a lot on offer. Away they go. It's a flock of seagulls here. Someone will mark it. Adam Farley nearly did. Had time to recover. Got it to Gunning. Gunning a little depth tap towards Shields. Shields couldn't control it. Stacks on the mill. There's players coming from everywhere. There'll be a ball up. Alan Blackburn as I stab you with my pen.
Just quickly, a medical update for Arts and K. Tyler Fowler, who went down early with a bit of a calf and then a bit of an ankle, he's just on the interchange gates and he's going to come on the ground again. So great news for Tyler Fowler.
Good that he's only got 2 bits of it. Blackie, away you go, Matty.
Pemberton now for the Magpies. Pushes it forward. Cast grabs it. The captain coach. Kicks it long and strong to the goal square. Eddie Lucas a target. Just edged out Mason Crozier. The ball's going to see them all out, is it? No, he's kept it in. Big Eddie's a hard man to get down. Oh, he's been wrapped up this time, though. Nigel Pedler just had a bit of pleasure in just saying, Eddie, that he's holding the football, and the free kick has gone to Gunning.
Good second effort, though, by Eddie, Matty.
Very good second effort. He's been dangerous, too. He could have took that mark. Plays on quickly across the face of goal. Spots up Adam Farley. Farley now. Got a little bit of time. He's just looking for options. Shields is one. He doesn't look for Shields. He's just going to kick down the line, I think, now. Plays on. Big high up and under. Sit under that one. The big man, Jonathan Proud's there as well as Phelps. Good fish and well roved there by Isaac Martin. Martin, a little kick down to Homer. I'll tell you what, that's been a good contest between Homer and C. Houston Poss.
Been a beauty. And Liam Howarth, hasn't he had a purple patch, as we said? Got it to Martin. Got it out to Bean. Bean sizing up his options. Gives it back to Martin's covering some ground. Oh, he missed the handball to Howarth. Butters up. Gets it again. No, but it comes out to Williams. Williams retreats back to McDonald. McDonald a long raking handball looking for Galichin. Couldn't find him. The ball goes over the line out of bounds in front of Alan Blackburn's tennis courts. down there on the Moyne riverside of the Gardens Oval. Port Fairy kicking to the town end. They lead 6-10-46 to the Camperdown Magpies 5-7, 37, 8.5 minutes third quarter. Boundary throw in. Up they go. Big Powling and also Proud. Ball comes to the back. Grabbed by Purvis. He's wrapped up, going nowhere. The umpire will say, give it to me, boys. We'll ball it up. Slap bang on the 50-metre arc. Matty Stewart from the Port Fairy goal.
And Hickey looking for a breather here. Just keep an eye on that one, Blackie, because I hope he's not injured, because he's just looking to the bench to come off. The big man Powling gets it down again. He's been fantastic. So's that kid Spence. Got to be playing in the league next week, surely, Blackie. Spence, he's been sensational.
He is now.
Cut off this time by Hickey. A nice mark across centre half back. And seen Gangle seen it down there at half time, and he said, get my boy in there, because he has had a sensational season. But seriously, he has been fantastic today, Spence, the youngster.
He has indeed. The ball goes down to the wing. He marked that before it went out in the full. No, said the umpire, boys. No, said Pemberton.
Oh, and big fella, big goober tail next door.
Of a consultation here between Nigel Pedler and the boundary umpire. I don't think he can overrule it. No, because
Tilly, blew back next door. Tilly, just keep it
settle down there. Settle down next door. Here goes Herbertson for the Seagulls. Left foot kicks towards 50. He'd be looking for Mr. Bean at the back. Couldn't take the mark. Gee, good defensive work there by Williams to get a fist to it. The ball goes over the line, out of bounds, 50 metres around from the Port Fairy goal. Alan Blackburn on the Moyne riverside of Gardens.
Coming into the game, which is good to see.
Amongst the supporters.